Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Dash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and asset for international educational and training institute. In last years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable research and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to students, job seeker, job holder, and also for learners to respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institute from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, our tools, competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like Trade on Portfolio website, Resume Builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and Walmart platform for gathering general which can update all day. Kids learning game, website free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement our training program webinar and offering online courses for yoga learner by professional training speaker and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of youth and to promote the education of the abilities and passions. Speaking knowledge is crucial for the study of global professional. We believe that knowledge is level, light, and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will start them with research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we present. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continuous improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. So support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. So support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, we will continue support. We already completed 2,118 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, we will continue support. We already completed 2,118 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website, www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy service. So create your account from us with profile information. Note that with profile information, you'll enjoy a feature with mismatch that you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace slide. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you're an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you're a host of IGP, you can download certificate of gratitude. If you're an online live quiz competition winner, you can download the certificate of participation. If you're selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download the certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, we have participated in our function which organized comments about the IGP. You can download that also. You can actually prepare and download it. Certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influence Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge, Certificate of Social Activities of the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge in Gambit 2020, 2021, and 2022, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2, Teaching with a Foreign Language and Assessment, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom Engagement 2, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4. The new training in education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5, Application Leadership and Management Skills, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7, Research Comprehension Approach, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8, Art Teaching a Special Program with Art, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Teaching Mathematics, Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare now within a minute. From now, you can participate in 1,000+ international level quizzes, verified certificate, teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, health tips for teaching, education tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni and check out our Fitness Streaming Services website for free and many more. Dear IGP will vision we promised previously, but lack of technical problem, we are late sending on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition to solve all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything, and check out the report for all of your details. It's a prudent request to check our button and pages on our website. Should like us benefit. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy yourself. So at present, we are going to start our 2119 webinar, which name is Vocabulary Learning Strategies and Aspects of Vocabulary. And today our speaker's name is Raju Dooley. He is from India. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker, sir, I want to share a little bit about him. Research scholar, PhD English, ELT, IIT, Pressure Jatani, Urisha. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Very good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for your kind introduction of mine. It gives me immense pleasure in presenting a webinar on this, on vocabulary learning strategies and aspects of vocabulary. So before I start, let me present my presentation. I hope it is visible. Can you check? Please make sure it's visible. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. The presentation is visible.
Yeah, thank you for informing me. If my voice is clear, then I'm good to start. Very good afternoon, everyone. This is Raju Dhulia, PhD scholar from School of Humanities, Social Sciences and Management, Indian Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar. Uh, Before I start this presentation, let me take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Institute of Global Professionals for providing me this opportunity. It gives me immense pleasure in presenting a webinar on vocabulary learning strategies and aspects of vocabulary knowledge. Coming to outline of the presentation, which includes the importance of vocabulary learning strategies, aspects of vocabulary, set of vocabulary learning goals, and types of vocabulary and their features. At the last but not the least, conclusion. So when it comes to importance of vocabulary knowledge, we can say that vocabulary is very significant in the journey of language acquisition. At the same time, even Wilkinson in the year 1972 said that without grammar something can be conveyed, but without vocabulary nothing can be conveyed. It means that vocabulary is like building blocks of knowledge. Every language skill is based on vocabulary knowledge. If a person has a profound amount of vocabulary knowledge, he will be good at conveying his ideas, thoughts, and emotions accurately and precisely. Even that's what a rich vocabulary allows individuals to express whatever he wants to express. For example, if a person has developed a good vocabulary knowledge, he will see remarkable changes in the way he communicates and he get across his ideas towards the others. So that is the importance of vocabulary. At the same time, vocabulary, with the help of vocabulary knowledge also, we can gain confidence, fluency, and accuracy in language skills. And majority of the students happen to fail in language proficiency because of the lack of vocabulary knowledge. Therefore, it enhances our, even with the help of vocabulary knowledge, even we can also develop our critical thinking skills and also individual analyze and interpret and evaluate information more effectively and accurately. So it is all about importance of vocabulary knowledge. When it comes to vocabulary learning strategies, according to when we talk about vocabulary learning strategies, there are so many researchers who have come up with different taxonomies or who have proposed and developed different taxonomies. But in this presentation we are taking normal schemist taxonomy, because this taxonomy classifies vocabulary learning strategies in more details. So here, this Timmins taxonomy has 6 types of taxonomy, which are divided into 2 dimensions. The first dimension is discovery dimension, which has in turn has 2 types of strategies, such as determination and social. And the second type of dimension is consolidated, which has again 4 types of strategies. The first one is memory strategy, and the second is cognitive strategy. Other 2 strategies are social strategy and metacognitive strategy. So coming to the first strategy, first dimension of the vocabulary learning strategy is discovery strategy. Here, discovery strategy are which students used to discover new words, meaning of the new words. Again, as I said earlier, that discovery dimension has 2 types of strategies. The first one is determination strategy, which is to discover what's new meaning without using another person's knowledge or a kind of expertise. Basically, the word's meaning can be found out, can be seen, or can be learned, or can be discovered through guessing from the context, or sentential context, or using referential materials such as online tools or online dictionary, or Oxford Learning Dictionary, any kind of dictionary. When we look up a word in a dictionary, you will definitely encounter so many aspects of vocabulary knowledge. So engaging in this kind of, you will develop your own vocabulary knowledge. And the second type of strategy is social strategy, which makes use of interaction with other people to improve vocabulary. So basically, learners can ask teachers or classmates, their own friends, to find out information about a new word, and the answers can be like in a number of ways, such as synonym, translations, antonyms, homophones, and different types of vocabulary knowledge. Coming to the second type of dimension of vocabulary learning strategy is consolidation dimension, which are made use of to remember a word once it has been used. It has been introduced to the students. Within this consolidation, as I said earlier, that there are 4 types of strategies. The first one, among them, the first one is memory strategy. So basically, memory strategy, traditionally known as mnemonics. Mnemonics, so what I mean by mnemonics here is, it's a kind of strategies that we take up, that learners take up to improve their memory in the process of learning any particular word. So basically, typically these memory strategies involve relating the word to be retained with some previously learned knowledge, using some form of imagery, or grouping words, related words, so that you develop your own vocabulary knowledge and grow you can mental lexicon. Coming to the second type of strategy is the cognitive strategy, which are very close to memory strategies, but these strategies are not so much focused on manipulative mental processing, where memory strategy in memory strategies we generally use mnemonics. But when it comes to cognitive strategies, we don't use any cognitive or any manipulative processing, but we generally use repetition and using mechanical process or mechanical means to study vocabulary, which include keeping of vocabulary notebooks or writing number of words that you encounter daily in a notebook, so that you can refer as and when you need. The third type of strategy is that metacognitive strategies. Metacognitive strategies generally involve a conscious overview of the learning decisions process, about making, planning, monitoring, and evaluating what we are studying, what we are. It's like just planning what to read, and you're revising how far we have learned, how far we have to still learn. So this is all about metacognitive strategies, always planning, monitoring, assessing our own learning. Coming to fourth strategy is a social strategy, in which vocabulary knowledge with other people, where we study vocabulary with other peoples, like learners can learn or practice the words in a group or interaction, so that in engaging all these interactive activities, students will be able to understand how to know a particular word and how to use the words in context. So coming to, we can also see different examples, like in social strategies. Examples are speaking in English with the classmates to know the meaning of the new words, and the second example is that discovering the meaning of new words through group activities or interactive activities. And the second strategy category is memory strategy, which is like categorizing words as per similar pronunciation or spelling, like homophones or homonyms, homographs. So this type of categorizing these type of words as per their pronunciation, you will be able to understand how to pronounce particular words and how to distinguish the pronunciation differences. And even studying prefixes and suffixes for the new vocabulary items also very important in the journey of vocabulary development. And the third category is that cognitive strategies, which is making use of new words by writing them repeatedly. It's like you maintain that repetition so that you will be able to memorize for in the long run. And the second example is that making or keeping notebooks, or for new words list with their meanings and examples. And the third and the fourth strategy is that metacognitive strategies, which involves watching English movies. When you watch English movies, you will definitely encounter uh, unknown words, so that you can learn new words by the context. And the second, also writing some articles, writing practice and writing some articles or a text also can help you expand your knowledge of lexical information or lexical items. And the last but not the least is determination strategies, which are learning the meaning of unfamiliar English words by looking at the context. When you look at the context, you will definitely, when you read a chunks of a large bundle of books, you will definitely you'll definitely encounter, come across so many unknown words. When you look up those unknown words in a dictionary, you will understand what is the meaning and how it can be used in context. So the second thing is that predicting the meaning of unknown words from the context. Even this is also another important strategy, when you want to learn unknown word. So learning from context is also very important when it comes to learning or learning strategies. Coming to so far, it's all about so far I have discussed about what are the different vocab learning strategies. Apart from vocab learning strategies, is also English as a second language learners should aware what are the aspects of vocabulary knowledge. Majority of the students or majority of the even professionals are under the impression that vocabulary knowledge, or a particular word has two aspects only, like meaning or spelling. But ISP Nation has proposed 8 types of aspects of vocabulary knowledge. So every student or every ESL learner should focus and also try to improve those every aspect of vocabulary knowledge. The first one is the meaning of the word, and the second aspect is that's what meaning of the word, and second aspect is a written form of the word. That's what spelling. So it's also important to learn spellings. And the third aspect is the spoken form of the word, which is about pronunciation. Majority of the students struggle to develop their pronunciation due to lack of understanding, lack of sufficient instruction in their classroom. And the fourth aspect is that grammatical behavior of the particular words, because a word has different grammatical behavior. It can function as a noun, or sometimes it can function as a verb, it can function as an adjective. So different parts of speech has different functions. So as a ESL learners, we should understand how to which word is belong to which parts of speech, whether it is a noun, it's a pronoun, like that. And the coming to fifth aspect of the vocabulary knowledge is the register of the word. A register refers to the level of formality in a particular language that is determined by the context in which particular word is used. For example, we have written language and spoken language, we have academic language, and we have general language and technical language. So particular word is used in particular context. For example, you can talk about a start. Start is a general word, but when you talk about initiate, it's an academic vocabulary. It's an academic word. So the way you use determines what kind of register you are using. So basically, it's also significant that we have to learn which word is belong to which kind of context it can be used, whether it is a general meaning or it can be used in a academic context. We have to use. Coming to the sixth aspect of vocabulary knowledge is the collocation of the word. Collocation means a collocation refers to the different words or paired a group of words that always accompany a particular word. For example, a heavy rain, rain and a heavy rain. strong wind. Wind plus strong. So strong plus wind is like collocation. They always go together. And do the dishes in the run up to the elections. In the run up to the elections. These are the collocations. These words always follow and they go along with every time. So coming to the another aspect of vocabulary knowledge is the association of the word. Every word has a particular association, different words associated with a particular word. For example, you can talk about like antonyms or synonyms, homophones. These words are always, if we talk about start, that's the antonym is end. So this is the association. So and the word end is association with the word start. So it's also important to understand what are the different associations of the word. Coming to the last but not the least aspect of vocabulary knowledge is the frequency of the word. How frequently, when you are happen to learn when you are happen to learn different words, it's also very crucial that immediate need of the hour to understand what kind of words are important, because in English language not every word is significant, not every word is important, because some words are daily, we can use daily, some words we don't use, some words we use irregularly. In that case, when you learn low frequency vocabulary, you don't find any opportunity to use or any kind of exposure to use that learned word in context. As a result of that, you feel forgettable. So that is why it's very important for any ESL learner to pay attention to frequency of the word. So I will be discussing about what are the different different types of vocabulary in the next slides. Coming to set of vocabulary learning goals, because as I said earlier that since vocabulary is like a vast number of words, it's like an ocean, so you cannot learn every word. In that case, you have to learn words very selectively, so that it will be, it's like facilitating your learning, so that it will definitely help you to minimize your burden in learning process. Okay, the first one is that survival vocabulary for foreign travel. When you happen to go another country, when you happen to go abroad, you have to communicate, at least for communications like to book a hotel, to book a cab, or to stay in a hostel or a hotel, to order a food, this kind of in order to function this kind of context. These words, 120 words and phrases are very important, and these words were developed and proposed by Nation and Crab in the year 1991. So second type of language goal is to improve basic speaking skills, so which requires at least a minimum adequate for vocabulary speech, which in order to help or in order to improve your basic speaking skills, you are supposed to learn around 1400 word families from Michael West General Service List. You can find these 1400 word families from General Service Word List, which was developed by Michael West in the year 1960. And second, a third language goal is basic listening skills. If you want to develop, or if you want to be good at listening skills, at least you should have at least 2000 word families, and you can find these 2000 word families from British National Corpus or a General Service List, which I mentioned earlier. And the fourth aspect, fourth language goal is the minimal reading comprehension. When you happen to read anything which is in English, you must have at least 3000 word family, so that only then you will be able to understand, and you can decipher decipher what is mentioned in that text. So you can find these 3000 words in law for 1992. And the last but not the least is that reading for pleasure. So when reading for pleasure, what I mean by many of us are interested in reading story books, novels, or any long books. Okay, in that kind of long story books, the load of vocabulary is very vast. In that case, you're supposed to learn, or you're supposed to have at least 5000 word families knowledge. Only then you will be able to understand and process whatever the message that's contained in the storybooks. So this, you can find these 500 words, 5000 word families in Harish and Nation word list. So coming to different types of vocabulary and their features. The first one is that high frequency vocabulary, which contains 2000 word families, and this high frequency vocabulary occurs very frequently in all kinds of text. And 80 to 80% of our communication comes from this high frequency vocabulary. Even my presentation also can come from this high frequency vocabulary also, no doubt about it. And also, so second type of vocabulary is academic vocabulary. Basically, this academic vocabulary contains 800 word families, and this academic vocabulary occurs very frequently in all academic text. And the third type of vocabulary is the technical vocabulary, which is about 1 to 2000 for each subject. So, technical subject like linguistics or mathematics or, chemistry, physics, every technical subject you can talk about. So you can find these vocabulary in technical subjects. So, and this vocabulary also occurs frequently in specialized text. And the last but not the least is low frequency words, which are about 1 lakh 2000 12,300 word families, and these words do not occur very frequently. So my suggestion when it comes to which type of vocabulary is important for speaking skills or language development is, if you are a low proficient learner, you are encouraged to learn high frequency vocabulary. If you are average student, if you are average proficient learner, you are supposed to learn more than high frequency. If you are good at, I mean, if you're a proficient learner, and you're supposed to learn a low frequency vocabulary. So coming to conclusion, vocabulary plays a significant role in the overall development of language proficiency and accuracy, and even learning vocabulary, because as I shared earlier that learning vocabulary not only includes only meaning and spelling, it also includes many aspects, more than two aspects, as I shared earlier, that meaning, pronunciation, register, collocation, association, frequency, spelling, whatnot. Every eight aspect is very significantly important. So having said that, the point is that if if we happen to learn vocabulary, we cannot learn every aspect of knowledge at one time, okay, in a single time. So learning vocabulary aspects is like a incremental. So when you start incremental, so it's not like instantaneous. The moment when you learn one vocabulary, you cannot learn all aspects of that word at one go or in a single point of time. So that's why it's important that ESL learners must focus on learning all aspects of vocabulary knowledge. So in summary, what I can summarize is that vocabulary knowledge is indispensable. It's like part and parcel of communication, critical thinking, social interaction, academic achievement, and professional success and lifelong learning. So this is all about importance of vocabulary knowledge and vocabulary learning strategies and aspects of vocabulary knowledge. Uh, Thank you for attending this webinar. Once more, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude for IGP Professional Institute for giving me this wonderful opportunity to disseminate my knowledge and expertise in sharing with all of you. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, if anybody has any questions, I feel happy to respond and clarify your doubts.
Thank you so much, sir, for rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge securely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker all in intention. Learn and grow together, IGP Knowledge Seeker. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for a question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After, sir, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, please ask your box as much as you want to know. Speaker, thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. participant, dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. So our first question is from Kingway. So scanning and skipping fall under which domination?
Yeah, thank you for asking this question. When we talk about scanning and skimming, these are the reading strategies. So I think it has nothing to do with vocabulary learning. So scanning, skimming fall under generally cognitive is metacognitive strategies, basically, because you're planning and you're assessing what how much you have learned and how much have read and how much you have understood from the reading aspect. So basically skinning and scamming fall under reading strategies. Okay, so vocabulary is different and reading is different. Of course they are interrelated to each other, but skimming and scanning fall under reading strategy. And when we especially talk about these two aspects, we can say that these two fall under metacognitive strategies, because you are using your own cognition to understand the reading between the lines. When you scan and skim, what is implying, you are just understanding reading between the lines. You want to take the core meaning of the word or core meaning of the entire sentence. So scanning and skimming fall under metacognitive strategy. Thank you for asking this question.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So there is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add
Thank
some
you so much.
value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you for attending this webinar. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir. Honorable sir, before we move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I'm leaving now.
Dear IGP Knowledge Seek, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP Knowledge Seek, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.edioigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching covering part 1, move to the next to the learning test passing mark 80%. If pass back to the course again to download your certificate, if failed to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF for JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.edioigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching covering part 1, move to the next to the learning test passing mark 80%. If pass back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download your certificate in PDF or JPG. The IGP analysis is time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change the few process for online quiz competition. Note that after life, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.edioigp.com and sign up for study. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button and give a link. Find the session you may join with the logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join and enjoy an online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Profession. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 15 people, we're going to start our quiz session right now. First question is, study skill or practice strategy and techniques for dash aspect of learning. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our second question is, what are practice strategies and techniques for all aspects of learning? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our third question is, meaning analytical processing, grammar and vocabulary rhythmic aspect of speech from strategies. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 15% people are right. Our fourth question is, teacher providing direct vocabulary and word learning strategy enhance language comprehension. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 93% people are right here. Fifth question is, children need to be splitting the word and vocabulary learning strategy. True or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our next question is teaching vocabulary should include teaching individual word and word learning. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Next question is are study skill, practice strategy, and techniques for all aspects of learning. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is vocabulary can be taught tough, specific word, structure, and word learning strategies. True or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Second last question of the session is effective vocabulary instruction. Focus on selecting and teaching word and teaching strategy for learning them. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our last and final question of the session is creating a strategy to limit negative aspect of public to enhance learning and group effectiveness performance. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 14% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner, top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group instead of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner, top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group instead of Global Professional. Congratulations to our quiz competition winner, top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group instead of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. The best of learning, cause life, never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to go learn people of things, Albert Einstein. Press or hit the like button. I can also thank all IGP knowledge seekers for their active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.